Alright. Alright. The adventure continues. Boom. Boom. Oh, what is up, everybody? That scared the living shit out of me. Yes, I am playing this. This is an awesome game. It is a tremendous game. Figured I wouldn't bother y'all with the boring smelting process. So over the past couple in-game days, I've been smelting stuff. Processing the ore from yesterday's stream. Even though the stream is only an hour and a half long, we got quite a bit of copper for the minimum amount of effort I put into that. Now we have extra crocs, of which I'm going to load onto the boat. Since we are going to make more. Have you beat it yet? Or does it take that long? I don't think you can technically beat this game. I mean, I've already progressed to the Steel Age. But there's still lots of things I need to master. Like, for example, I've not mastered windmills. What's up? I'm gonna call you Stu. Or Cam. What's up? Welcome to the stream. The YouTube stream, that is. I mean, my first playthrough, it took me 19 hours to make my first pickaxe, but after that, wouldn't even take nearly as long. Put these up. I'm gonna leave these chisels behind. These chisels are... I'm the only one on here. There's also Drazwick on Twitch. Saying hi, old buddy of mine, old buddy, old pal. There is a bit of a delay, by the way, Cam, so I'm sorry if my words reach you a bit late. We're about to set sail again. I need to find some more bismuth. And I'd really prefer to do big mining projects so far away from home, since I'm not taking resources that are near base. Also, I think any future competition that decides to move south will find it quite difficult if they go directly south of us to get the best real estate. But no, Drazwick, I don't think there is a way to beat the game, per se. But I think it's more like you just kind of play and progress till you get bored, I guess. I don't know. Babe, I'm not falling for your trickery. My wife is trolling me. You've been asleep for the past 3 or 4 hours. I go live and you wake up just to mess with me. Cap. Cap. You woke up and chose violence. You just... Nuh-uh. There we go, I finally found the fat. Now where's the amaranth seeds? I'll just stuff it right here. I don't feel like going through chests for all eternity. Oh. Yeah, thanks to my wife, everyone who is currently listening to this audio has lost the game. Blame my wife for that one. Ho 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 ho. Alright, so now that we finally went through all the rocks and everything, good luck to you, Slime Spring, if you're watching. Have fun organizing the monstrosity I left for you in the chests. Hey, what's up? 1K, we're gonna call you 1K. Your name's a mouthful. What's up, 1K? What's poppin'? Oh wait, I need more food. I'm a chicken McFuck nugget. I can't set sail with one slice of pie. Got zinc. Wait. Yeah, bro, look at all this zinc. There's the zinc. I can't see shit. Let there be light. Make sure I got everything with me. I think I need to make some more meals. 14 servings. I can't divide this by 3. I don't want to waste the thingy. So fucking stupid. But I can do that. And that'll fill another metal crock. Alright guys, we're gonna use the big pot again. I love the cooking in this game. And now we have a mod that lets us prepare big boy meals. I don't know, it's what my mom tells me. She tells me I'm a big boy. So now we're gonna make a big boy meal. You just ever look in the mirror and wonder what is going on in their head? This game tickles my brain in all the right ways. Oh, we're cooking. Let him cook. Turn on my face cam here in a minute. Start making goofy faces. I'm full of energy today. Mostly because I wasn't stuck out in the sun for 8 hours. Those of y'all that are just here to vibe, sure drop a follow, join the Succ squad. Try to go live every day. Even though I'm not the best at it. Now these are a pain in the ass to forge. You need 5 of... No, it's... This is not Minecraft. Ooh, I'm gonna come undone from the seat, I swear. No, I'm just kidding. The game was originally based... or well, influenced by Minecraft, you could say, because people who used to make mods for Minecraft made it, but I would say the similarities with Minecraft kind of stop with voxel-based survival game. I think that's where the similarities with Minecraft kind of stop. Although I'd still like Minecraft, it's just hard for me to go back to Minecraft after this game. That's fine. Welcome to the stream. Hello. So, it's different using the metal crocks than it is using the clay ones. You just need fat to seal them, or beeswax. But this, you just make a soldering iron. This is far more convenient, if not a little bit more expensive. Okay, so... Oh, why am I carrying a crucible? That back. I'm not smelting anything anymore. I'm gonna go gather shit. I'm gonna get rich. Where? Huh? Oh, there it is. What? When did I drop it? Before long, I do need to go back to the capital. My armor has seen better days. I'm not sure how much longer this will last me. So we went west, not what, east, and there was a decent amount of deserts and copper, but found surface cassiterite to the south of here. Probably not what I need though. So I guess we'll deep sea dive instead. I need a bowl. Wait, is there a bowl on board? If not, go back in. Yep, I didn't bring a bowl. In my opinion, there's only really two ways to carry food on you. You either carry it in a crock, or you turn it into a pie. And depending on what you bring, I went up here because I needed something. Bowl. And depending on what you bring, depends on like how long your adventure goes. Now, I know it seems weird to have a crock and a bowl. Like, how do you place it underwater and eat? Well, it's simple. I make an air pocket. And until I add mods that make the ocean a very scary place, I'm gonna keep doing it. Now, let's prospect for a good place to mine. These vertical cliffs actually would probably do quite nicely, even though they're right next to the base. I've not exactly done much prospecting under the sea here. Okay, so what we're looking for are nice vertical drop-offs, like right over here. This, for example, perfect. Pretty sure I've already started my adventure here before. Spamming F5. Please go back into first person. And I see there's a big drop-off down there. Let me double check. This, I'm having deja vu. This looks awfully familiar. Yes, I have been here before. Okay. But I do not recall deep sea diving. Where's my map? Oh. So that's how you turn off and on your map. Medium rift activity. It's 5 in the morning, though. You got no business. Wait. Glowworms can spawn underwater? They can spawn under the sea? This gotta be a glitch. I don't think that's intentional. Now, let me introduce you to how I survive. If you dig it a certain way, guaranteed air pocket. Boom! Now, if you really need... Oh, I should probably grab support beams. I just need a little bit of wood. We'll cut down a tree real quick. Then we'll resume the journey. Without a support beam, if I encounter soft rock... So this game has a cave-in mechanic, which I have enabled on this server. And there are certain kinds of rock, like claystone, limestone, chalk, sandstone, chert, you know, softer rocks, that they will tend to collapse really quickly. Like they're automatically 50% instability, which in my opinion, 50% instability is bad. Anything above 30, you should start reinforcing. But a lot of people don't play with the mechanic because it's, in my opinion, I agree with some people when they say it's not the most balanced in the world. But for the most part, it's straightforward, it makes sense. The key thing, the main thing to make sure of is don't go above 30% instability and don't staircase. So imagine something like this right here, but upside down. When you start staircasing, that's when you really get the cave-ins. That's the only time I've ever died to a cave-in, too, is when I'm staircasing. In this game, digging straight down is actually better, because you can hang on to the ladders. And you're just really, really unlucky if you dig straight down or up and hit lava. You're just, oh, I've already been here. Yeah, there ain't shit here then if I've already been here. I'm not retreading that ground. We're gonna hit another island, see if there's any resources. Exploring the vertical cliff faces is maybe a good idea as well. Butterflies. Can I catch you? Can I catch you? And I probably need a net. But I remember a lot of players saying that they wanted different kinds of butterflies. Net. How the fuck am I supposed to get a butterfly? Fuck net. Oh. Man, that's a lot of effort. I was gonna bring them home for my wife. And for some of the group mates. Because they said that they wanted to collect every butterfly species in the game. And now here I am, unable to collect any of them. Big sad. Oh well. We're gonna keep exploring. I need resources. I know if I keep going east, we're gonna hit another island. So we're gonna keep going east. Another thing to keep an eye out for are large undersea formations. You'll notice how it looks pretty flat through. I mean, you can see a spike right there, but for the most part, it's too flat for me to be digging for anything. You look for spikes. Look for peaks. That's what we really need. On top of that, if it's a good resource zone, we can prospect it and explore it deeper. Now, this is the island we found the other day. Well, not the other day, yesterday. It was literally just yesterday. There's some spikes right here. There's one right there. Oh, there's one right here. Turn around. I missed it by like a fucking kilometer. No, I wanted to press F, not F. Well, shift. What are game controls? Where's the pillar? I am not this delusional. Ain't no way I missed it by that much. Oh no, it's right there. I did miss it by that much. So you see that pillar right in front? This is what you're looking for. It's a little bit hard to see, but turning down the render range will probably help. But you see when I go up and down, you can kind of see it flash. This is what we're looking for. Formations like this make it really easy to find ore underwater because of how exposed the side of the cliff face is. But this is an example of a stone I don't like. This is chalk. Chalk and limestone are used to make lime. But look at that instability, brother. If you're in a desperate situation, this is not the rock you want to have over your head. Cave-ins will kill you quicker than drowning. But once you reach the depths that I want to go to, your only option is to risk the cave-ins. because you're not making it up to the surface. Although, I will admit, it is frustrating when you go through all the effort to get down here and find a whole lot of nothing. I remember some of the old streams from 4 months ago where this is all I do for hours. Haven't died once, though, knock on wood. Because I'm just that damn good at it. Now that cog in the bottom of the screen that's turning to the left, you gotta pay attention to the direction it's turning. When it's turning right, it is restoring. When it's turning left, it's going down. And the faster it turns left, the quicker it's going down. Oh! Oh! Sulfur! Yes. We need that. Because I need sturdy leather. Sulfur is used with chromium. We bake it and make this sulfuric acid, which we then make a solution with, that we then bake the leather with, the large leather. You need like bear pelt, basically. Bake the bear pelt with it. And then you cover it in beeswax, and then you get sturdy leather. Of course, it's in soft rock. I never thought I'd be bringing home sulfur of all things. But, oh, don't do this to me. The suction you get down here. You don't want to get the suck, brother. It's not fun. Because when you get the suck, you die. Alright, now observe. Go away, water. I want to ask you to be here. Alright. Now you gotta be aware of that 50% right there. That is a no-go. What we're gonna do, look at the center of both blocks, and you only use one support beam. Now I'm good to mine a 3x3 area, so one block in each direction with the block in the center. So 1, 2, 3. So 3x3. This on the roof is a little bit different because it counts from both these blocks. So this is more like a 4x3, but it's the same premise. I just prefer the floor to roof method because, you know, it kind of makes more sense. And as you can see, instability starts here. So we're going to do this corner. Also, it's riskier to make this more efficient since you have to open up more of the ceiling. You see, I'm only willing to open up 1 or 2 blocks before I need support. Because if you open up any more than that, I've learned the hard way, that will end your career right there. Boom. No instability at all. You love to see it. Sulfur! Oh, more. Don't change the ceiling height, by the way. Like I said, if you staircase, notice how, watch this, watch this. If I staircase, immediately unstable again. If I go up, it'll be more uniform with the roof. And because it's now on the floor, I just bing, bong, done. Keep going. Now, because I'm a little bit pressed for blocks, I'm going to show you a method that I use to get more blocks. Starts right there. Big closer. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to dig up, but sulfur is a little bit annoying to get, and you never can have too much of it. Especially once other people in the group want to start getting more stuff. Alright, lunchtime. Food, glorious food. And then we're going to seal it. See, it goes from 7 to 77. Awesome. Love 10xing my food's duration. Yeah, you know, you just need a soldering iron though to do it. Very weird. Okay, so notice how we've got a problem here. We have no blocks to use as support for over here when it starts going down. Worry not, friends. I made a mistake on the checkerboard. Oh well. We'll correct it at a later date. It doesn't work that well in a space this small. Realistically speaking, the checkerboard pattern probably works way better. Where else? No, I'm just really fucking stupid. My clay isn't on me. Babe, you hear him. He's trying to get back into this room so bad. Okay, buddy, you can come back in. You... What's up, big guy? Come here. What's up, big guy? Here you go. You're back. Stop scratching the door. You are loved, buddy. Don't worry. I've got a blind cat. Okay, so if I was digging a bigger quarry, this would... But these support beams are needed. But you get the gist. If it was expanded one block this way, I'd dig this out. It needs to be one... So you need at least 5 blocks. You need a 5x5 to do the checkerboard pattern. I feel so stupid. Risky experiment time. Oh my. Well, no, because that kind of puts me in the same pickle as I was in before. Because now I gotta Okay. 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 Don't crash out, brother. Don't crash out. Impossible challenge. Bro. Find that we need the sulfur. Let's measure this. Node search. Measuring time, boys. Whip it out. Medium. Medium, you say? What about this one? Large. Well, that works for me, but I need to get more blocks. Because when this deposit dips down one more layer... Okay, I'm really playing with fire. Bing, bong. You really want to do that? 70,000 blocks from home? Yes. Did you pray today? Ugh. The ominous sounds. The one thing this game does pretty well, it's setting an atmosphere. You see, when I play Minecraft, I live underground the entire time. This game does not let me cower in fear from the horrors that lurk on the surface. This game forces me to confront them. Because if you go deep underground, not only is there a massive penalty to your farming, it's nowhere nearly as efficient for every meter below sea level, but also, you have to deal with this damn thing. See, I'm at 62%. Deep sea mining, that's the one thing I have to deal with, is my temporal stability. Once my temporal stability gets below 10%, that's when bad things start happening. Really bad things. Really bad things you don't want to experience. The worst case scenario is a saw blade locust comes to tickle me. Saw blade locust challenges me to a tickle fight, and I forgot my feather. It's a bad time. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Oh, I wish y'all could see the faces I'm making right now. What the fuck did I find? This is why I love the instability mechanic. You find all sorts of crazy shit like this. But we're gonna block this back up. Oh, my precious sulfur. It's spilled all over the floor. How dare they do this? You know, I've never mined sulfur in chalk before. So how about we take this as a souvenir? It's really unstable right here. Boom, sulfur block. We're gonna add it to my collection. So I thought it was odd when it said 50% instability on a piece of sulfur that's supposed to be attached to the wall. Found that quite odd. But yet again, Vintage Story never disappoints. But hey, this sulfur, exactly what I was looking for. Another one, if I find enough phosphorite, I might use it as a currency. There's a cave nearby. And if I'm deep enough for it to be this unstable, I'm deep enough for some pretty scary shit to come crawling out of this tunnel at any minute. With medium rift activity and the fact we now have a big, open, dark tunnel. Mildly concerning. Starving. Oh! I'm on edge because of the music. The fact that I heard a bow torn in a nearby tunnel. I don't know where it's at. It could be in here with me. Like further down the tunnel that way. You know, that little crack in the wall we just explored. Is the bullshit lurking in the cave currently in the room with us? Pay attention for instability on the wall and on the floor. That's where you'll find your interesting shit. Although, Bowtorn make a noise before they attack you. Shivers randomly decide to start tweaking out for no reason. So, you sometimes get an advanced warning with them if you're lucky. Drifters don't give a fuck. They go right into your ear. Like start breathing down your neck and just go right in your fucking ear. I hate it. What is it, babe? Mowing their side of the fence. Now you see, that is an awesome find. I am really happy with this. This is like 3-4 stacks of ground up sulfur now, which will be a massive bonus. Now I can make more of the thingies for my friends back at home, though. What I forgot what the fuck it's called. I'm so stupid. Sturdy leather. That's the word I was looking for. Make more sturdy leather for my buddies. Quartz. And flint. Both of which things I'm not going to bother digging up at this elevation. I'm going to get enough water, air. Get enough air in my lungs, not water, to, get out of here. See? My intuition was right. Always search the big ocean pillars you see when you sail by. Especially if they're in the middle of nowhere. You never know what you're going to find. I don't know, I think this game is specifically designed for people like me. Who will autistically collect every single thing in the game. At least that's my goal. Come on, come on! There we go. And apparently anthracite is super rare. I thought it was just something that was rare. You know, you'd stumble into it occasionally, but allegedly it's that hard to find. So I guess I'm the GOAT for finding so much of it. Yeah, look, you can see a portal all the way down there. In my eyes, this is an indicator of cave generation. Because the way the game interprets caves. If the game thinks a cave is going to be there, if there's a low enough light level, it'll spawn enemies no matter what. Full speed ahead. It's almost enough spiky. That island looks semi-promising. Nah. This ain't a mining zone. Not unless the center of this bay suddenly gets deep, quick. Unless I spot a drop-off, underwater cave. I don't think there's anything worth checking out in this region. I would have spotted any ores on my first run-through that were on the mountains. And before long, I do need to head back to base. Start depoting some of what I got. We got quite a bit of good shit. Oh no. This might be perfect for now. Alright, let's check her out. Oh yeah. Fucking verticality. This is what I'm looking for. Verticality, straight to the seafloor. there's much to see here. I'm also gonna need to see a vertical cliff face. Because I need air! Breathe air. Stop being stuck. Stop being stuck. Stop being stuck. There we go. See? He listens. Sometimes. Lead. Here in the Succ Empire, our greed knows no bounds. We must collect all. Ah! Anyway, we must collect all, see all, have all. There's no ore or mineral we don't collect. If you think your empire has more minerals than we do, you don't. Or you don't say it out loud. We'll change that. There ain't shit. All I'm finding is lead. And it's not completely useless. Man. I had so much hope for this vertical cliff face, too. It appears some things are just not meant to be. But did get some gallon though. I also like how it's like the name of the rock that it's found in. Park it. Dive. I dove and I see nothing. Not enough verticality here either. So sad. Now the mountainous region, that might be where we find the resource. I'm also hoping some of the fruits will come onto these trees if I stay just a little bit longer, so I can actually bring home some fruits as well. Granted, I've been gone from the capital so long, I don't quite think anything is planted or taken care of anymore, but that is fine. Okay, we're gonna have to navigate this place a bit more slowly. Woo! This is what I like to see. Lots of verticality and more sulfur. Wouldn't you know it? You know what I like to see? Sulfur. Quick thinking saved this man's life. One more block of sand. No, I need 2 more blocks of sand. Damn it! Why do I have to be blessed with this lack of intelligence? Boom. I have effectively stopped myself from drowning, but I'm pretty sure sulfur only spawns in soft rock. Chalk, chert, sandstone, limestone, agglomerate, claystone, and slate, a shale. Yeah, no, this is all soft rock, bruh. So I never can get sulfur easy, huh? I like coal. Every single bit of coal spawns in soft rock. That loves to collapse. This weak shit. If you're not careful, you die. But this granite formation means there's not going to be a whole lot of sulfur here. It'll likely follow the shape of granite formation. That'll be that. Can I just do this number? Pink. Oh, damn it. What if I do this number? No, I made it worse. No. Bro, I'm so good at this. Swim! Oh, Lord. Swim! Go into the fucking hole! Bruh. Oh, but you can rocket to the surface. Get in the hole! There we go. Finally. Fighting against the water in this game is mad annoying. Got beef, H2O. H2O, no, I'm drowning. Now there's water above that, so we're not going to touch it just yet. Jump scare. Now I'm going to touch it. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because I am sick and tired of getting bullied by sulfur. Well, this is a resource-dense region. Might bring home some. Oh, how kind of you to show yourself. Oh. Well, you ain't shit. Serious? It follows the granite formation. It's not going to be grateful. Give me a lot. Oh. It's poor choice of mining. At least it's more than like 10. No, this is going to be more of a pain than I thought. But oh well. I've already made the stupid decision. Time to commit to it. Remember what I said about staircasing? Yeah, how about I break every single rule? And just keep on staircasing. What could possibly go wrong? Oh my word. Oh. So there really is more brown coal. You know, I'm gonna do something Called a pro gamer move. Because I'm tired of this water. Right? So instead of like constantly fidgeting around, come here, tree. I'm gonna cut you down. I'm gonna use your wood for my own purposes. Boom. Problem solved for now. Oh yeah, we got a new hen today. Our rooster had been by himself forever. Since his friend was kind of murked by a dog. It's fine though. He has a new buddy now. Okay. If this door don't save this, then I'm actually fucking stupid and I wasted everyone's time. But observe. Somehow, I knew this would be useful at some point. Bink. Plum. Ta-da! Now when you open it, it does flood, but otherwise, you're good. Now that's a coal deposit. That scared me. But it's not a cave-in. What an annoying way for this to form. Black coal? Oh. Oh. We need ladders, brother. Good. Oh, that's hot. This is beautiful. Well, folks, you don't see that every day. This place also became 3 times as dangerous because it is so valuable now. I can't leave this untouched. I would be a disgrace to the Empire if I let this place go unmined. I'm gonna have to change the ceiling height, because mining that constantly is going to be annoying. Oh, come on. Alright, with the ceiling height change right here. So let's compare the two real quick, show you the difference. 84 seconds, 1200 degrees. 77 seconds, 1100 degrees. It's slight, but it does matter for things like copper-nickel. No, copper-nickel needs coke, which you make by putting charcoal. But black coal does burn longer and hotter. Which is kind of what you want out of fuel. It's not too much more valuable, but in my eyes it is definitely an upgrade from brown coal. I can't quite tell you what the upsides of it are right off the top of my head. Other than it's used for blasting powder, I guess. So I guess making bombs, but in my opinion, that's the waste of a good fuel. What an odd coal formation. This is a little bit of a pain to dig out, but boy, if it ain't profitable and it's dry. 5 blocks tall with 2 blocks of black coal on top of it. Bro, this place is crazy. Crazy good. Ceiling height change. Before I proceed deeper into the abyss, let's go ahead and dig all this up. Instability makes all this a little bit more scary. Never in my wildest dreams that I have imagined this is what I dug into. I am genuinely impressed at how this just keeps going. I know coal formations get big, but this is just a whole different level. Well, shit, my bad. Okay, never mind. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Lying in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises. Way up she rises in the morning. The Tired of this call being difficult! Difficult. I'm so fucking funny! Oh. I've definitively lost it, guys. I'm going crazy. Everybody, be everybody. Oh. And. And. Ah! Fuck you. Alright, back to it. Do do do. Do 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 do. I'm trying to take a screenshot. This is a genuinely impressive shot. The average viewer, it may not look like much, but this is one hell of a find. Not as crazy as the triple fire clay sandwich that we found, which was the most incredible thing I think I've ever found. An entire crate worth of, I think it's like 25 to 30 stacks of fire clay. That's definitely the most tremendous thing I've ever found. A close second would be the iron deposit on the surface of the ocean. And post this in clips and highlights. Yippee! Yippee! What's crazy is a cave-in isn't happening. Oh my god, bro, this fucking deposit. We are really tempting fate here. I don't think this would be going this smooth if I had a friend with me. As much... Anyway, as much as I would like to bug one of my friends and have him hop on, but nah. Mining is one of those things I think is best done by myself, considering how dangerous it can be in this game. And then again, Slime is also a pretty good adventure partner. I'd be lying if I said he wasn't very good. He is a tremendous help on every voyage I've taken him on so far. Hey, covering this has been a bitch and a half, but... How is this for a coal deposit? This keeps going. This keeps going, bro. It keeps fucking going. The Empire may never run out of coal. But I may run out of patience with digging in this tunnel. I guess the upheaval rates made all this generate together. We finally finished carving out this mountain. Stand far enough back, I don't think cave-ins are a problem. That the ambience is still unsettling. Really putting the durability of my steel tool to the test. See what we got so far. We got a stack of bituminous coal. Three stacks of brown coal. What a profit. The lack of danger in cave-ins is freaking me out. That new oxygen, yeah. That new oxygen machine doing her well. All right. Oh, oh God. The sand is trolling me.
Succ didn't even care that I wanted.
The new hen?
Yeah.
That means she's been pretty well socialized.
I just went in there. Hi.
Is the rooster not bothering her?
Oh,
They getting
they're
along?
playing together. He didn't even care that I went near her.
Well, as long as they're chill, it's all good. They're chill, it's all chill.
Well, the lady said he would become protective over her.
Yes.
That's what I wanted
If you've
to make sure.
Have you ever had chickens before, baby?
That's why I wanted to make sure.
I'm not sure what it is. Oh, there's another thing I noticed about roosters. There's some people, they will just chase, or they will attack on sight. My nephew's one of those people. I don't know why. Every rooster I've ever had is just mean as fuck to him for no reason.
He just likes to play games. Never spurred me.
He's chill.
This skin is really sweet.
In spite of the dog trauma. Maybe he will stop doing unspeakable things to the feeder. Now this is where I'm gonna probably have a cave in. This is really dangerous. This is like my third or fourth time having chickens. I don't remember why we got rid of all of our chickens last time. I don't quite remember. I think it's because we planned on moving or something. But no. Guys, you get this. My wife wants goats. I really don't want goats. Not again. Don't get me wrong, goats are awesome. But I don't want more goats. That means I gotta go out and fix the fence. And I really don't want to do that. It's really just a glorified property barrier at this point. I don't want goats, guys. They rip up and destroy the fence that you work hard to build, and then I get attached to them, and then they want to sell them and get rid of them, and it's a never-ending cycle with these two and goats. And it appears my wife is gonna leave that. My mom is gonna leave that imprint on my wife. Because even if we don't get goats now, I'm willing to put money on it 5 years down the line. I'm gonna hear about getting goats again. And I don't want goats. I have discovered I'm not a big fan of all the random spontaneous projects anymore. I used to be a big fan of them. But now I look at my wallet, I look at my time. Well, yeah, the time I have off work. Look at my schedule. And I'm just like, man, I really don't want to do all this. Kind of hard to describe. I don't know. Goats are cool, though. Good, she's back. Hello.
Are you talking bad about me?
No. Woo! Cave in. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just spewing the most vile shit you've ever heard. Does it upset you?
I need a safe space.
You won't. You won't.
I need a safe space, babe.
But no, I'm talking shit about your obsession with wanting to get goats.
guess
No!
I want a Nigerian dwarf goat.
I really, really, really don't want to go through this again. They are, I will agree. I really don't want to build a fence for a goat. They destroy their fence every time you build it, and then it ruins everything. Also, this coal deposit doesn't end.
There's his cabin. Oh.
Just get a puppy.
Goat.
No winning with you, is there?
If I got a puppy, that means God.
That was a big cave-in. Holy shit! How much rock was that?
Therefore, I
The
would
ladder method
have
saved
to
me.
train it properly.
Or just keep it indoor and keep it as a playmate for Royal. Oh, that's a good idea. Indoor dog.
I like dogs.
He's okay with JoJo.
No. He goes. You don't.
I've not seen him get. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue this with you. You run.
I mean.
I'm gonna keep digging hole in block game. This never. And yeah, never. Look at this. No, seriously, look at the size of the cavity I've dug out. Of nothing but coal. I mean, it's a lot.
Some more ladders.
Yeah, my. Oh yeah, you see the 4 ladders I have left. Look, babe, it keeps going up too. I've just not dared to keep going up.
Make some more ladders.
Oh, this is impressive.
I'm
More? Babe, I've eaten twice as much as you. And I just finished an entire pizza. Whole thing just for me. I might explode if I try to eat another meal of that size. And the more you make me think about it, the hungrier I feel. Maybe my weight gain journey finally begins. And I can get above my goal. Like 150, 160. Maybe I can finally gain weight. Ooh, that'd be awesome. Nah.
Okay. I'm gonna go eat some.
What the fuck?
It's some bacon.
Oh, if you're making bacon, you better save some strips for me. I am gonna be hungry, maybe a few hours from now. You mentioned bacon. Can't let that opportunity go to waste. Anyway, I'm mining coal. Let me do. Not bothering me. No, you're not. You live to annoy me. That's like your new motto. Right. That's right. The first time I take her mining with me, I'm gonna trick her into digging an upside down pyramid in soft rock. It'd be great. Greatest part is she's not here to hear that. Devious deeds. There's a third as much black coal here, but I don't know, that's not sand. The dirt was where I... excuse me. Quit yawning. It was originally where I marked it, where we saw on the surface earlier. And I'm willing to bet I ain't gonna keep going for this much longer. This is a lot of coal. I think it's time we get out of here. We've wasted enough time down here. I think I've profited from this spot specifically. That, and I'm kind of getting tired of fighting the vertical stuff. Get in the boat, damn it. There we go. Excuse me. Damn, that was vile. That was very unintentional. That is a lot of coal. Rock seeds. It's funny how I'm not even gonna throw those away. Now the rocks? I'm not exporting all these back to base or back home. Too much effort. Oh! There must be some bullshit afoot. Somewhere. Some way, somehow. I've picked up on it. You see, I'm very allergic to it. There's no food you can harvest from the coral reef. I mean, you can try to catch some fish. I mean, the mahi-mahi, for example, gave me like 7 fish, which was really nice. But they're kind of fast. And, if I'm not mistaken, you can't throw a spear very far underwater. So catching the fish is kind of interesting. I only caught that one because I have a sword with a 3-meter reach. If it was literally any shorter, I don't think I would have been able to get it. You see, the thing I find most fascinating about quartz is how I can find so much of it on the surface, but never any silver or gold to accompany it on the surface. Only time I've ever found it is when I dig. And I also despise the fact that the coral now throws me off. But it still is pretty. Now, we just need them to add sea beasts. So that nerds like me can no longer deep sea mine and exploit the terrain generation. Bro. Is there quartz everywhere? I don't want it. Oh. Black coal. Sulfur, bro. I didn't. Black coal. What the fuck is this place? I don't have enough to mine everything down here. Hunger jump scare. I was hoping to find something else, but the fact that that is what I found. I should take advantage of it while there's so much of it readily available. Because who knows, I may not find more black coal or sulfur for a while. I mean, who's it hurting with so much of it being abundant? This is a lot, though. Hell, this is more than what I'm used to seeing. Every time I think deep sea mining can't potentially surprise me anymore with things you can find utilizing its methods, you find shit like this. 2 sulfur deposits generating on top of it. I don't know, it might just be the same one. If it really is just a surface deposit, then just dig away at it for a little bit. I only stand to gain from this. What? Now, we'll admit, I am suffering from success here. Because now I found so much. And I'm genuinely at a loss as to what to do. I feel like I'd be making a gigantic mistake not taking advantage of all these resources right here. Especially while this is also pretty easy to obtain. I'll be damned. So much sulfur. I mean, this is great. You know you're in a good spot when there's so many resources. You both don't know where to start and don't want to go through the process of mining all of it just because you know you're going to keep finding shit. Now that we're at the more hard rocks, we might find something a little bit different. Or maybe not, who knows. But let's switch our pro pick to density search. We're going to see what readings we can get off the coast. Sulfur, probably a decent reading on that. Bismuth and iron potential in this region. Even if it's very poor. That's running water. I hear it clear as day. Why is there running water, though? Use this method to avoid cave-ins when digging. Only deep drifters. They're gonna be a nuisance. Damn it! see him. Okay, there's a few of you. How about we don't do this? Nope, we ain't doing this. Hell no. There are way too many y'all fuckers for me to even try that. If I was a bit closer to home, I might be willing to risk that. But I'm by myself. Whenever you're in a place like that, you want a buddy. One person to hold the light, one person to hold the shield. And usually I'm playing shield every time. So I like to be able to fight things. There's some cool stuff down there. But we're gonna chicken out of that because I really don't feel like fucking with all that. Okay, I can't see shit. That's pretty typical. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Royal, quit that. Big storm in the distance. Beautiful. I don't have any support beams, which is gonna make this a lot more difficult. But fuck it, we've been raw dogging for like forever now. We don't need no support beams, we're good. I don't need no protection, I'm just, you know, invulnerable to K events. It's just falling rocks, you know. It only weighs a few thousand pounds. My reflexes are enhanced when I'm in the water. Damn it! I'm getting sucked! Not again! Stop it. Boom. I'm no longer getting sucked. Getting all the sulfur. Where's my wife? You vanished. Ooh, black coal. Found you again. What? Oh no, not the running water trap. That was awfully close. Really? Very unstable place, apparently. getting sucked. Good. Perfect. Observe this elite baller as he eats his meal under the sea. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. Ah! It's my wife. Scary creature. I'm not scary. Why does it smell like popcorn? Who's using all the butter? With my extra sulfur? Hole in tow. Beautiful. I mean, I'm not going to be bringing home no crate full of iron or anything. But I'm going to be bringing home about 5, 6 different kinds of fruit trees. 5, 6 different kinds of crops as well on top of the fruit trees. Decent amount of minerals. Because for some odd reason, I can't find these formations back at home. Or at the very least, I just got lucky coming over here. Either way, I have found more sulfur dotted around in the middle of nowhere than I have basically anywhere else on the map. I mean, look at this. I practically can't help myself but just look around for this good fucking deal right here. Now, copper... It might seem counterintuitive, you know, to gather copper while you're in the steel age, but hear me out. I can use it to make alloys, to make cooler metal crocs. It's good to make things like nails and strips out of. Same with cooking pots, unless you just want a status symbol. Oh my. Really gotta watch my oxygen, don't I? And because copper is so abundant, I don't add that many people on Discord anymore. Appreciate the support, but I don't add that many people on Discord. Are you shitting me? Well, that's always fun. Hey, dumbass, maybe pay attention to your oxygen bar, huh? Anyway. Got it. That was a little bit of effort though, wasn't it? Eerie noises, ooh! Now, I might be slightly disappointed. That's copper's all reading this talk. I've already got the copper progression. You don't need no more copper. Go into the air hole. There we go. Goofy. I somehow get out of that with no damage. Nothing else inside. Look on the side. And disappointing. You. I'm drowning! Yes. You dead and bacon sandwich? You didn't answer me. I think my wife go bring me a bacon sandwich. Ooh. I'm unworthy of such kindness. I shall graciously consume this glorious snack that will be presented to me soon. Good. Here we go again. This game needs to add a damn diving suit. That is all. Well, it looked like I was gonna go deeper and reveal more secrets. Really not a diving. But based on the time period this game's set in, it's a little unrealistic. Greeting. Oh!
It's me.
This is fucking epic. Alright. That was instantaneous. I'm guessing I did see something about potentially wanting bacon. I guess you just had some ready. Bow turned up. Ah! What's up, Chris Dan? Thanks for 100 bits. Scared the living bejeebus out of me. I'm about to eat a bacon sandwich, brother, because I be a little hungry. You been having a fantabulous day, brother? I'm deep sea mining. Since I've gotten most of what I want from the tropics at this point, I'm just grabbing minerals now out of the various areas that look promising. And so far, it's been pretty profitable. It has, in fact, been a while. Hmm. Don't worry though. Basecam's not gone forever. See? I just have it turned off a lot. You sharing? No, I'm not sharing this sandwich. I love this sandwich. I don't get bacon very often. Ah, I love my apple juice though. When you're trying to cut back on sugar, I replace all my sugary snacks and everything else with a glass of apple juice. And it fixes the urge to go seek more sugar, even though it's probably just as much, if I'm being honest. Is there... nothing. Wasting my fucking time, boy. Random arm cramp. I did say I'd be incredibly disappointed if copper was the only thing I found, and I am in fact the color of disappointment now. Maybe I can be the color of happiness if I find something that's actually good. No. Where's my boat? Apple juice is always banging, bro. Uh-oh. Oh. You scared me again. Bro, I love this sandwich. You're heading out? Alright, brother. You said 300 bits, brother. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a minute. Glad to see you still alive and kicking. I am eventually going to return to Unturned. I haven't forgotten about it. There's a map project I've been working on off stream. Eventually, y'all will see that. But the map that big, it's just gonna take a little bit of time for me to get it put together, because it's a really big map. But it's suited, since I figure there's not many servers that allow you to build big bases the old vanilla way. Yep, project map. There's not a lot of servers that allow you to build the old style. On top of that, my mods have upgradable structures. So, why not have a map 4 times the size of Russia to take advantage of said upgradable structures, and just have everyone spawn next to a vehicle and make sure there's lots of gas stations and gas. That's all you really gotta do. Also, I'm getting about damn sick and tired of harvesting pineapples and not getting no damn pineapples now. It said 16 out of 16. It's at maximum growth. Why did I only get 1 pineapple for 3 of them that were ripe? I'm gonna crash out, bro. Why have I been robbed of 2 pineapples? Someone needs to explain this and make it right. I'm taking damage. I'm taking damage. Damn it! Oh, food. Oh. I'm playing like shit. I made one myself. It's relatively small. Hey, man. Sometimes, smaller maps, you can do a lot more with a lot less. Some of my best maps have been my smaller ones. I just want a big map, because I don't always, make maps that big. Also, I'm out of food. And I don't want to eat the pineapple. I want to use it for pie. Oh, purple wood, 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 purple wood. Purple wood, purple wood, purple wood, purple wood, purple wood, purple wood, purple wood. Yes! More. But on the unturned map, you're gonna have a lot more vehicles, aircraft. I'll make sure you can get around the map pretty easily. Now that I have like so many purple heart seeds, I'm not too worried about collecting seeds from every single one of them that I cut down. And at this point, my boat is becoming so full of tropical goods. Not even funny. Alright, brother, good night. I'll see you later. You take care. Hope to see you again soon. I thought those were mushrooms. Oh. But I say I can cook. That's actually a pretty big deposit. It's down here. We're just gonna take a gander. Ain't shit. Except what is probably another purple tree. No, I've been duped. Old even. This for you. I'm not seeing any more. See, the tropics are cool and all. Oh. No pineapples. 16 out of 16 makes me sad. Anyway. This thick foliage is a no-go for me. That's why living up... English. Living a little ways further up north is okay to me. I can handle winter. And our capital is plenty of food. If I ever manage to get more people on. Everyone's kind of busy. Which is kind of the same reason why I quit playing this game for so long. Because it kind of takes, too much time. My point is, it takes a lot of time to do anything on this game. And I can't just... Ooh, more purple wood. I can't just hop on and play it for like 2 hours and call it quits. I mean, I've mostly just been fucking around and we're already at 2 hours. This game reminds me of Ark in terms of time investment. But it's for an entirely different reason. Not because of some bullshit mechanics that come together to create a snooze you lose scenario. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh my boy. Sorry, I couldn't talk with my mouth completely full of bacon. Pretty badass. Hmm. He says pretty badass. Excuse me. I'm good at the moment. Oh. I don't feel like shaving off all the leaves. Collecting all the sticks. That's about the best way you get seeds from Purple Heart. Notice how I didn't even get a single stick. And seeds have a way lower drop chance than sticks for Purple Heart. That's 15 and a 16. Damn, I guess it really is that difficult to find. Pineapple that's ready to harvest. I still got a pineapple. Ew. Why is the fun police out here? Go away! I'll take everything fun, step on it. twist your heel on it. They absorb all the fun I was having. We're gonna go this way. Do 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 do. Feel like I'm actually exploring. Pineapple! Woo! Danger, danger. There's a cliff for you to fall off of. Oh! No damage. Damn. I'm good. Now that I have a pineapple. Life is perfect. Everyone tuned in, having a fucking fantastic day. My day just got 30 times better because I have a pineapple. I have a pineapple and you don't. I have a pineapple and you don't. Alright, let's tally up the profits. Uh-oh. Dear. Woo! Barely dodged that. Okay. I'm a good sailor, don't worry. $18 stacks of brown coal, which is really good. Not a lot of black coal, but I was too lazy to go get a bunch more. These ores were from yesterday's mining trip. The sulfur was not. Can I look at the other one? This. All these different fruit trees. All these different crops. Purple wood, purple wood, purple wood, purple wood. That makes me incredibly happy. Oh, finally. But this kernite. I don't mean much, but it's cool. Alright. Now I can process more food. Oh shit! Now I can process more food. Not bad. But really, there's a few ways you can improve this. He doesn't have a clay watering jug, so it can't water them. Interesting. Okay. Beautiful. Whew. Anytime for the lean back approach. There we go. I need food. It should be enough. Now we're just gonna wait for copper to melt. And we're good to go. Room still smells like bacon. It does feel pretty toasty. Okay. I have an idea.
Once this is done cooking.
Honey.
No. Turn on the AC. Ice cooling active is wild. Mm-hmm. When I put ice in here. Yeah, it seems to go from 10 to 11 days. So it helps it ever so slightly. 9 ice. So, yeah, you can now put ice in your storage vessels. Keep food longer. It worked just then. Everyone saw it with their eyes, didn't they? Before we leave to go get some ice, excuse me, for both this tropical hideout and for back home. So we're just gonna, I guess, travel north until we hit ice. Yeah, babe, that could be the case. I was thinking something similar. Or it may just been I was too impatient, you know. And we're gonna pour this mold. Because I want to leave 4 crocs. Because I'm taking 4 back home. Medium temporal storm. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, there ain't no point in going out with a temporal storm approaching. I ain't fucking with that. I don't care how geared you are. You don't want to mess with that. Want to play it smart. Idiot. Fire! Let him cook! No, stop it. It should be done cooking pretty soon. This will be emergency grain food. In case my friends make big mistake. Slime and Gummy are still here, and they're somewhat new to the game. So, I will cut them some slack there. Since they're still learning this stuff, and I kinda haven't told them all the cool stuff yet. What is the saturation? 40 cents. 40 cents, not bad. It's about the same. Boom. Perfect. Sealed. Now, I will share a lot of my copper with the hideout. After all, I am leaving behind all the iron, so that suitable tools can be made. And I should make another soldering iron. But all this is being taken back home. The boat is loaded. I will make sure this is entirely set up. And anytime someone who has permission to come to my vacation house, after all, it is my idea, my trip, and my resources that funded this. This is my vacation house, all the way in the tropics. Thank you, babe. However, I want people to be able to use it. I might build a bridge.
Time for the Empire to diversify its environments. Stretching my legs as I wait. There's not much to do as we wait for the temp storm. Although I am very excited to go a little ways up north and go get some ice. I'll be sure to yap a little bit really quickly. Really quickly, let me look at my map. I don't want y'all to see my map, because that gives away coordinates whenever I'm hovering over it. I need to go to the way from which I once came. There we go. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry, I'll keep yapping. I didn't mean to go silent for that long. Where the fuck is the nearest amount of... Not for a ways, ain't it? This is starting to look like a crazy journey. Sorry to go silent. I saw something that made me scratch my head. Okay, that's Midpoint Station. I'm going all the way back to Midpoint Station. I guess we're not going on the way yet. You know what I mean? By this point, you'd be all the way back in the Empire territory. Yeah, it just wouldn't make much sense. Okay, so we did get some. Acquire a new axe that we need to check. This weird white square. I just really didn't want to give away coordinates that easily. Gummy's boat ain't got nothing that would help us. At this point, we're just waiting for enemies. Although, my shit's pretty damaged. Alright, it's good to... Sturdy. Purple. $24 and $12. It's crazy. Purple dye won't be that hard to come into possession of. With the temporal storm beginning soon. All right. Temporal storm is imminent. At any moment, the chaos starts. Ooh. Whenever it says temporal storm is imminent, you basically have 45 seconds at the most to get into a safe spot. And when it says temporal storm is approaching, you have like 10 minutes. And now everything descends into madness. We're gonna wait this one out. We can't log off because we don't want to leave this in the hands of other people. This is the third temporal storm we have encountered on our trip. Fourth if you count the one on the way here. Pretty confident I'm still safe. But I'm still standing guard. Come on. Medium storms are not a threat. They're more of an inconvenience. Heavy storms, pretty fucking scary.
Sleepy. Oh, my phone's done.
Yeah, temporal storm, babe. Mm-hmm.
What?
I think I've been about 3-4 minutes deep. I don't think they last longer than 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. I did increase their length a little bit. So they're... that one just sounded an awful lot like electrical. I'm paranoid for no fucking reason anyway. No, medium temporal storms are not as much of a threat. I have seen nightmares spawn. I have seen nightmares spawn. I've not seen anything crazy, really. No double-headeds, no deep stilt. None of them. And the nightmares are very few and far between. Hell, mediums feel 4 or 5 times less intense as heavies do. And lights, you can't even really call that a temporal storm. More like a temporal inconvenience. It's only a light temporal storm is only a temporal storm to people who don't have armor or progression. That's what a light one feels like. A heavy one just sucks. Crazy rain. Spawn-proofing theory. Knock on wood. It's holding true. Okay. Hey, what's up, Camlin? You're back. Greetings! We're in the middle of a temporal storm. I don't feel like fighting much.
I guess we'll wait until until it says it's waning. And then we'll check it out. Anyway, I have my head out the window. Taking a quick smoke break while we wait. I wanted to go get ice because it makes your food last longer. But you gotta travel so far up north, it's ridiculous. Okay, well, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a follow and join the Succ squad, don't forget. Out in the open. Not very fun. However, I am pretty confident in my spawn proofing. I don't think anything crazy will. Oh, it's over. Alright, we'll see if there's any mess to clean up. Then I really gotta use the restroom, I just didn't want to leave the computer unattended. Is that a nightmare? Are you kidding me? It's just a corrupt. That's not something you want to encounter unprepared. It's really about the worst you'll encounter though in a medium storm. Oh. I don't know what else to do. He did kill them. Oh. Well, thank you guys for your time. If you like the stream, drop a follow on the Succ squad. Now your boy's gonna be getting off.